Next itinerary is a road trip in the Americas. Considering the wide open spaces of the American landmass, it stands to reason that this was the birthplace of road trip. You can tailor your own odyssey, following in the footsteps or type of threads of many more besides. Start in New York, the city that never sleeps, then ramble down to historic Philadelphia for a picture of what colonial American cities looked like. Then press on to Cincinnati on the banks of the Ohio River, where Jack Kerouac once passed. From there, head south to Nashville, country music mecca and home to historic buildings and big name sports. Continuing the musical theme, roll on to Memphis to pay respects to Evils, Elvis and Johnny Cash. Then follow the Mississippi down to steamy New Orleans for southern cooking, ornate architecture, and the jazz clubs that Kerouac haunted. Then, if you are inclined, you could head to Latin flavored Miami, the roll onto rivers, the tracks of Che Guevara by heading south to Caracas, Bogota, and Lima, en route to the lofty heights of Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu before fetching up in Buenos Aires, a slice of Europe in the southern hemisphere. Alternatively, go west, young man hitting Dallas for cowboys and cheerleaders, then mosey on down to sprawling scooting Houston. For awesome desert views and iconic landscapes, the Grand Canyon is a must. Before getting a dose of glitch and striking it rich in Las Vegas. So cruise on to Angeles to spot a star in Hollywood. Then follow Caracas footsteps again to see San Francisco. Head north to counterculture Portland before crossing the Canadian border and hitting the hip neighborhoods of Vancouver. Then don your spurs to drop at Compton, Calgary. Then cruise over the seemingly endless prairie and above the Great Lakes to Montreal for diverse cuisines and European style architecture. Complete your loop to New York either via Lake Ontario and the muscular shoals of water plummeting over Niagara Falls or through the picturesque landscapes of New England. So this is about the itinerary road trip in the Americas.